Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Price, and I am the CEO of Jumpstart HR. It's a managed HR services firm where basically we partner with businesses and help them with their hiring, their HR compliance, and then we also help with career development, doing resume revisions, career counseling, mock interviews, and some of our work has been seen in Career Builder, The Ladders, Monster.com. So we're very passionate, and I'm very passionate about leadership and professional development. I'm 25, so I'm not that far removed from high school. So I know what it's like to sit in your seats. And I must say that I'm kind of jealous of you guys because I work in HR, but I think the coolest professions are actually in STEM. You guys handle a lot of different things, science, obviously, and computers and engineering, and so I wanted to play a game very quickly to get you guys thinking about the impact that STEM has on our lives. So I'm not going to ask you to stand up, but I will ask you to give a round of applause for 4 things. Give a round of applause if you woke up to an alarm clock this morning. If you ate breakfast or had lunch. If you ate breakfast or had lunch. Good. Also give a round of applause if you came here on an automobile. Right. And if you walk too. Sneakers. So, ergonomics of sneakers. That's important. And then lastly, clap if you have a Facebook page. So all of those are areas where STEM impacts our lives. And you can see those are on a daily basis and a consistent basis. So again, you guys are setting yourselves up to be influencers in everyone's life. People who won't even know you and you won't know them. So I wanted to let you all know from a jobs perspective where the STEM careers are. And according to the U.S. Department of Labor, 6 states, California, Texas, New York, Florida, Virginia, and Illinois hold 40% of all STEM jobs. So if you're looking for a place to move and you want to know if the career industry is good, Texas is a good place, Virginia is just down the street, New York, California, Florida, and Illinois. So I'm here to talk about leadership and professional development, and I wanted to tie it specifically to careers in STEM. So I have 3 things that I want you all to remember. I want you to remember that as a STEM leader, you are to, and you can repeat after me, think, learn, and create. Okay? Think, learn, create. TLC. Can you guys remember that? All right, so I'll be really brief. As you think, I want you to understand that critical thinking and effective communication skills are required in all STEM careers. No matter what field you're in, whether it's science, math, engineering, technology, you're going to have to think on a critical level. You're going to have to inspect, question, reason, come up with your own ideas. And so it's going to require you to have a thought process that's really engaging and really heavily involved in what you're doing. So when you compare that with some of your classmates and some of your peers, you're going to be in a unique position where your thought processes and reasoning may not look like your peers. You guys may question things that your peers may not question. You may be watching the Olympics and someone may say, what's a favorite Olympic sport? Do you guys watch the Olympics? Basketball? Okay. So someone who's not in STEM may say, wow, Usain Bolt was very fast. But someone in STEM may say, what was the velocity that he was traveling at? So there's a very sharp contrast between what a non-STEM person will think about the world and what you'll think about the world. And I want you guys to understand that that's okay. That's part of what you are doing in your field. And so if someone says, man, why are you asking that? That's not important. Actually, it is. It's very, very important. And if you speak to any, I'm glad we talked about track because I used to run track. You talk to any coach in any level, they will talk to you about not just the practicing, but they'll talk about the science of running, and they'll talk about the science of conditioning. And when you go to college, you'll talk about a lot of these things. So those are very important. So I want you to understand that too. So a practical application for thinking like a STEM professional, learn to question why and do so intelligently. All right? So the next thing is learn. You say learn? Learn. All right. So I hate to break it to you, but you will never stop needing to learn. Ever. Your role as a STEM professional is to constantly learn and interpret and share what you've learned to others and say why it's important. So you're going to be in a unique position from your peers when it comes to learning. You're going to need different mentors than your peers need. So for example, I'm glad the gentleman over here is connecting the student with the physicist at RPI. You'll need that mentor, but maybe someone in studying physical education or studying computer science, they're not going to need the specific skill sets and understanding that a physics professor will have. So the practical applications for learning, I challenge each of you all to identify 3 mentors who are practicing in your desired career field and learn from them. Mentors are very important because I don't encourage people to just get mentors at the next level. I encourage people to get mentors that are at their dream career. And the reason being is because they've already unlocked all the doors that you have to unlock. And sometimes they've run into dead ends. Sometimes they spent more time on something that you think is the right path, but they'll say, maybe have you considered this? So find a mentor that's doing your dream job and understand the steps that it takes along the way. All right. Lastly, create. Can we say create? Create. All right. So the main role in your career as a STEM professional is to see the world as it is and then make it better. All right. We had the trivia questions, and we understand about different inventors that have come along and made the world a better place. So all STEM professionals, that's your role. You help make our world better. You help our cars drive more efficiently. You help our food be more healthy. You help our you help with computers. I'm a Mac fan, so if anyone works at Apple later down the road, let me know. I'll be your best friend. But you're going to be in the unique position again where you see the world differently than your peers. So you're going to have to challenge and create and ask questions that they're not going to ask. So a practical application would be, as you pick your career, begin to identify the one problem that matters to you most and how you want to go about fixing it. A lot of times, especially if you choose to go down the graduate degree path and get a doctorate, most of your work is in answering a specific question. And if you can answer a question and do so and it impacts a lot of people, then you'll leave behind a great legacy. So think, learn, and create. And we touched on some other things that were very important earlier today. And from a jobs perspective, I wanted to help share why some of the people that came earlier, why they talked about things. So extracurriculars are very important because extracurriculars help you with your networking skills. And I can tell you as a person who helps companies hire people, about 80% of jobs are from referrals. So it's not from going online, filling out an application, and praying that somebody calls you back. Most of the jobs are from knowing someone that works there and them referring you to that career. And again, that's 80%. So that's, for math people, how many out of 5 is 80%? 4. Okay, good. I don't have the Dave & Buster's gift card, but you guys are sharp today. And again, with extracurriculars, people do business with people that they like. So sometimes you'll have people with similar skill sets, but it's, do I like this person versus do I like this person more? And sometimes that's what it comes down to. I also encourage you, as you do your extracurriculars, to pick up what I call lifetime sports, like tennis, golf, running, and it's not a sport, but volunteering as well. because you'll meet people that you can network with and share what you do, and they can help you move your career along. College prep. It's very important that you prepare. How many freshmen do we have? Mostly freshmen. Sophomores? Juniors? Seniors? Okay, all right. So if you don't get into your dream school right away, it's not the end of the world. Recently, there has been a lot of money pumped into community colleges, and a lot of community colleges actually focus on STEM. So if you can identify a community college that you can go to for a lot cheaper than an institution, you can get all the tools you need to learn, and then after 2 years, transfer into the school of your choice. And after you cross the stage in 4 years, what degree do you have? The degree from your dream school. So if you feel underprepared in high school, it's not the end of the world. You can do some time at a community college and build relationships in a caring environment and a focused environment on your skills, and catapult to a 4-year institution. So, any questions? What were the 3 things I want you guys to remember?
Think, learn, create.
What were they?
Think, learn, create.
What were they?
Think, learn, create.
Okay, all right, good. You guys got it. Thank you.